Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
So today we are cutting a very simple corset. We are making a very simple corset. We already cut the down part of the corset. So this is the corset part that we want to cut now. And for this tutorial, I'll be making use of this bra cup. If you look at this bra cup very well, you see that it's a push-up bra cup. And with me here, I have size 44. Size 44. The person bust measurement is 42. So I bought the bra cup of size 44. Can you see? This is size 44. So that is that about the bra cup. And for this tutorial, I'll be making use of this my Ankara fabric. I'll be using this Ankara fabric to cover the bra cup, and as well I'll be using it for the panel of the corset. And I'll be making use of this ST. This is original ST. I'll be making use of this one. So without wasting much of our time, let's get into the tutorial. This fabric with me here is Mikado material. I'll be making use of this Mikado material for the half length. And the first thing I did was to fold my fabric into two like this. I just fold my fabric into two. Now, how do you know how much fabric you are going to fold? I will keep saying this until I don't see anybody to tell me that how much fabric you fold. So to fold your fabric, I use the person bust measurement. I said the person bust measurement is 42. 42 divided by 4 will give us 10.5. Then I added 4 inches to bring out my fabric. You understand? I added 4 inches to bring out my fabric. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to be using my bra cup. Since I'm using push-up bra cup, I don't need to take any darts inside. But if it's normal cup, I will need to take darts before I do anything. So the first thing I'm going to do, before I place my bra cup, I'm going to come to this side. But before that, let me measure out the length measurement I'm working with. For this tutorial, I'll be removing 6 inch for the person yoke. Let me say yoke, because I'm going to be using a stripe at this side. So I remove 6 inch for that. Then the person half length is 18. This is the person half length, 18. So let me mark that out, 18. This is the person half length. So the style is going to have V kind of shape at the down part like this. So for that, I'm going to add 6 inch for that. I will add 6 inch for that. So this is what I have. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to come to this side and mark out half inch at this area. You can use half inch or half inch and quarter plus sewing allowance. So I have half inch and quarter. I'm not going to mark 1 inch here. I will mark half inch and quarter inward. So I'm going to come here as well and mark half inch and quarter. So you can just stop that from, you can just mark that from 2 to 3 or 2.5. You can stop that at that area. Then you are going to go ahead and place your bra cup as shown like this. Now, some of you might ask me that if I place my bra cup like this, is it going to fall on your under bust? Yes, it will fall on your under bust by the time you are done sewing it. So after that, place your bra cup as shown like this. Can you see? Then I'm going to go ahead and mark. I'm going to go ahead and mark the bra cup out like this. Can you see that? So I'm going to mark it out like that. So you can go ahead and mark quarter of an inch inward. Quarter of an inch. Don't use half of an inch. Half of an inch will be too much. So just mark quarter of an inch inward like this. Just quarter of an inch like this. So this is the one I'm going to cut. I'm not going to cut this one. I'm going to cut the upper part. Now, after you are done with this, I don't know, maybe you want to cut the, you want to cut your corset in the middle. Then you can go ahead and mark your nipple to nipple at this under bust area. Now, let me tell you something. If you are going to use your nipple to nipple at the under bust area, you don't need to measure quarter of an inch inward again. But if you are not going to be using, if you are not going to be cutting this place, then you can go in with quarter of an inch. I hope you understand that. So after doing it like that, the next thing I'm going to do now is to start taking our measurement. So for our bust measurement is 42. 42 divided by 4 will give me 10.5. That is what I just measured, plus 2-inch sewing allowance. Can you see that? And this is our half length. What is our waist measurement? Our waist measurement is 35. 35 divided by 4 will give me 8.5 and quarter. This is it. Then plus 2-inch sewing allowance. The reason why I'm adding just 2 inches because I'm not cutting anything at the down part. If I'm cutting this place, then I will need to add extra inch, because by the time I start joining, it will be shorter. Then I'll go ahead and mark the same thing. What do I have here? 11. I'll mark it at the down part as well. So this is what I have. Another very important something. At this part here, I'm going to come in with 1 inch here. I'll go in with 1 inch at this part. Then I'm going to go ahead and mark it out as shown. You get. Now, I'm not going to cut the V shape now until when I'm done. Okay. So now, let me cut the V shape. Since they gave me okay pieces, I can cut the V shape now. So I'm just going to go ahead now. For this place, I don't want to do, so I'm going to do it a little bit like this. I don't want it to be sharp. So that's why I just do it like this to this place here. Here you get. So now, normally, this is where I supposed to, this is the person initial measurement. This is the person initial measurement. And this is this for the sewing allowance and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead now and cut what we have here. I'm going to cut it out. So let's cut it out and see how it looks like. This method is the simplest method of it all. Very simple method. So this is what I have right now. This is what I have right now. So at the end of the day, it's going to be like this. By the time you sew it finish, we are still going to sew from here. So by the time you sew from here, you sew from here. This place will give you your 1/2 inch and quarter or 1 inch at this area. So after you are done cutting it like this, the next thing we are going to cut now I'm going to cut this, and as well I'm going to cut lining for it as well. But let's leave that aside. Let's first cut the cover for the bra cup. To cut your cover for the bra cup, let me try this. That is going to be enough. To cut your cover for the bra cup, see, this is it. Fold your bra cup into 2 like this. Fold your bra cup into 2 like this, and when you are doing it, don't do exactly so that by the time you are done sewing it, it will not be shorter. Sure you get. So just make sure that you add some inches to this, the hair like this. Can you see? So you are going to cut this out. So this is going to be the cover for the bra cup. So this is going to be the cover for the bra cup. Can you see? So you are going to cut this in 2 places. So I'm going to cut the second one as well. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the second piece. Just